Hey guys, this is Joshua Kirk back with you once again on YouTube, and I know I said that my next video was going to be episode 11 of Album of the Day. That's actually going to be my next video after this one, because I will tell you that school has just closed on December 21st, 3 days ago. So now I'm out for Christmas break. And today's Christmas Eve, so Christmas is tomorrow, which is very exciting. I just wanted to share with you what I did first on this Christmas break after leaving school for like a week. I went to Charlottesville, Virginia. It was my third time going to Charlottesville, Virginia. The first time I went there, I believe, was in December of 2007. Then last time I went there was December of 2010. And now I've went for the third time this year in December of 2012. And believe me, when I started, it was just like 3 days away from Christmas, which was December 22nd. So I went there on Saturday, and then I went home yesterday on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And I will tell you that I had a great time while I was in Charlottesville. I stayed at this hotel called the Omni, the hotel, with this really beautiful hotel with like some old-fashioned paint artwork. It's artwork on it, and stuff like that. So it's this really cool sort of old-fashioned feeling, kind of an old vintage feeling to that hotel. I also went to this CD, DVD, and vinyl store called Sidetracks, which I have been there before, like a few times. It's like I believe all 3 times I've been to Charlottesville, I've went to that store and I got a couple of CDs there. Like the first one I got is Justin Earl's third album, Midnight at the Movies. And then I also got the latest album by this bluegrass band that's, I think, a local band called the infamous String Dusters, their latest album called Silver Sky. So those were the 2 CDs I found while I was there. I found all these old vinyls, like a few White Stripes 7-inch singles, and all these DVDs that were out of print. Really cool that I could found out like all these rare Disney DVDs and stuff like that. But the main event, but I almost forgot to mention the main event of this trip. I went to a concert at the Jefferson Theater. The band was Sons of Bill, basically a local band from Charlottesville, Virginia. Charlottesville is their hometown. They did a Christmas show a couple of days ago at the Jefferson Theater in their hometown. It's nice that they've finally gotten back to their hometowns, and they pretty much do this every year, and this is pretty much what they always look forward to every year. Since they've had quite a year. They've been on the road a lot this year. Like, lately they've been in Germany. Lately they've been touring in Europe and Germany, which has been really cool. And the band that opened for them was this band from Raleigh, North Carolina, called American Aquarium. And I will tell you, speaking of Sons of Bell, I have all 3 of their CDs. This is their first one, released in 2006, called A Far Cry from Freedom. I first discovered this band when my parents were. It was my first year at camp, and when my mom and dad discovered this band, they were at Sidetracks, and they were asking for a local band, so they mentioned this band. Back of this album. So the songs on here are Back to the Time, Far Cry, My Hometown, Texas, Roll on Jordan, Making It Through the Night, Whispering, Ballad of Middle-Aged Heartache, Too Far Gone, which is one of Sam Wilson's songs. There are 3 brothers in the group. The band named Sons of Bill comes from, this band has 3 brothers in it, which are James Wilson, Sam Wilson, and Abe Wilson, 3 brothers of Bill Wilson. As well as Seth Green on bass, and then there's Todd Wellens on drums. Savannah Rain and yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name of the last song. So this is the back. There's a booklet in here. Inside there's like photos of the band and like credits. Back there's another picture of the band and shows all the band members on it. Inside there's the CD itself, and then there's like some artwork underneath it. So this band has been around since 2005. Five started out playing music together, and then released this album in 2006, recorded for just 2 months. And I also have their sophomore record, just called One Town Way, released in on June 23rd, 2009. Sorry, there's a little crack on the case, but who cares? At least the booklet and the CD are okay. Here's the back with all the songs. This song has got quite a lot of notable Sons of Bell songs on it. The songs on here are Joey's Arm, Broken Bottles, The Rain, One Town Away, the title track, Going Home, Never Saw It Coming, Western Skies. That was the first time where Abe got to write a song and sing. So Much for the Blues, Rock and Roll, Charleston, In the Morning, and The Song Is All That Remains. I will tell you that they did perform like one song off of their first record. The last song was the song Far Cry, which is almost the title track from their first record. And from this album they played the songs Joey's Arm, Broken Bottles, The Rain, Never Saw It Coming, and Charleston. Released on Gray Fox Records and produced by Jim Scott, who has worked with a lot of great people like Tom Petty and Wilco and stuff like that. Yeah. To show you, there's a booklet, and inside of this one there are lyrics for the songs. And then there's the back of the booklet, which has the credits. And unlike the first album, which has Todd Wellens on drums, this one has Brian Capato to play drums. He's been playing drums with them during the era for this album. And James Wilson is really who's considered the lead singer. He's really considered like the lead vocalist and songwriter for the band. Even though Sam and Abe do sing and write some songs too. And finally, I have Sons of Bill's latest album, and so far their best album. This one is called Sirens. There definitely is some anticipation for this one. They had a Kickstarter thing, which we were able to participate in the Kickstarter thing. And what's cool is that this wasn't supposed to come out till March 26th, but I actually got it 10 days before the actual release, which was March 16th, which is really cool, and it's really cool since we participated in the Kickstarter thing, because I originally was expecting it to come on the 26th to the 27th, but I got it early. There's the back with all the songs. Songs on here are Santa Ana Winds, Find My Way Back Home, Siren Song, Angry Eyes, Turn It Up, The Tree, Life in Shambles. That features David Lowery from Cracker and Johnny Hickman, which is really cool. This Losing Fight, Radio Can't Rewind, Last Call at the Eschaton, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Virginia Calling. And from this album, Virginia Calling was the first song that they played, which made sense since this band is from Virginia, and as y'all know, Virginia has been calling to them, and y'all know, I'm sure all the fans know, they've been in Europe, and Virginia's been calling to them, so now they're finally back to hang out with their families and friends, and they put on one great show. They also played Santa Ana Winds, Find My Way Back Home, Siren Song, Turn It Up, and This Losing Fight. And what's cool is that when they performed Siren Song, they did a slower version of that song. Like, it's very electric on this album. It's usually performed very electric. But at this show, they did it a little different and Bill Wilson was able to come up and he sang and played acoustic guitar, and Sam even got to play the pedal steel on that too, since that was from American Aquarium set, since there was one guy playing the pedal steel on the opening act, and the pedal steel guitarist of that band ended up playing pedal steel on this band's performance of Charleston. This was released on 30 Tigers, produced by David Lowery of Cracker, which is really cool because I love Cracker. And inside, the band had the ability to sign it, which is really cool. There's a booklet in here. It's got lyrics. Photos of the band. There's the CD itself, and then there's like some red and white background. Oh, I almost forgot to show the disc for One Town Away. Here it is, and there's the artwork underneath it. Okay, so the opening act was American Aquarium, and of course, they were great too. They fit in really well since both bands are sort of Americana and alternative country type thing. I had the ability to get a copy of the opening act's new CD, American Aquarium's brand new CD, which is called Burn, Flicker, Die. Produced by Jason Isbell, which pretty sure a lot of, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people, a lot of fans may know. Sons of Bill fans and a lot of American Aquarium fans may have known of him since he was formerly a member of the band Drive-By Truckers, and also he's currently in a band called Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit. So he was a producer of this, which is really cool since he's a great guitar player and a great singer. Cover of it. And all the band members got to sign it, which is really cool. And I came in and here's a little story about how I got this CD. When I got this CD, the lead singer of this band, who is B.J. Barham, lead singer and songwriter for this band, I came in wearing a new t-shirt that I got, new Ryan Adams t-shirts. You may remember I reviewed Cold Roses by Ryan Adams. Roses by Ryan Adams. He recognized my shirt, and what's really cool is that the band members actually recognized my channel, which is really cool because of all the reviews. And they all autographed it, which is really cool. So here's the cover. Here's the back. It has all the tracks on it, which are Cape Fear River, St. Mary's, Love It, Lonely Ain't Easy, Abe Lincoln, Jacksonville, Harmless Sparks, the title track, Burn, Flicker, Die, Casualties, Savannah Almost Killed Me, Northern Lights, and Saturday Nights, released on Last Chance Records. Inside there's like the credits for the album. And the CD is really cool. This has got like flames on it. And underneath it is basically nothing. Inside here's a booklet which has lyrics for the tracks. And on the back, basically all the thank yous for, since they had a Kickstarter thing too for this album, as well as Sons of Bill had a Kickstarter for Sirens. So yeah, so it was a great show, and there were a lot of special guests during this Sons of Bill show. Like, for example, and one cool thing is that they had the ability to cover a few things. Like, they had Luke Wilson, another one of the brothers, up for a song. And then they had like some female singer and like some other guitarist play them on another performance, which was really cool. Because it was I'm Amazed, a song by My Morning Jacket off of their 5th album, Evil Urges, released in 2008. It's really cool that they covered that song because I love My Morning Jacket, and I'm thinking about reviewing that for my next album of the day. Since my favorite album by them has to be Z. So I appreciate them covering one of my favorite bands. So there was quite some music that I saw at this live show. Because this is one of the shows I went to where the opening act and the main act were both equally good. So I'd just like to give a thank you to American Aquarium and Sons of Bill for just putting on a great show and just putting on a great show. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see you guys live for the first time. This is my first time seeing this band, seeing Sons of Bill live, and they were great. So I'd just like to give a shout out to both them and American Aquarium for this great show. Show at Jefferson Theater. Definitely can't wait to see Sons of Bill again. Since this is their last show of the year, they should. So we'll see. So we'll see you, Sons of Bill, in 2013 when you put on more great shows. So that's gonna wrap it up for this video of me talking about my trip to Charlottesville. And my next video for sure will be Album of the Day, episode 11. So stay tuned for that.